Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we have RTA and well, we're using this comp for the last time because I will reveal the Vasted Cleave. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy this and well, the picks that I usually run are these. However, I pulled Oliver recently, so I'm running Oliver as well a lot of times. And yeah, I don't like that too much, but guys, Oli is simply not my playstyle. However, when I pull the Nat 5 from the Nat 5 choosing event, I may actually build back a sort of crowd control cleave. But for this one, the comp went quite well. And the usual first pick friend, and the opponent goes for Oliver, and yeah, it will be nasty, but we are trying to compete on speed, and I realized that it doesn't actually matter too much because the only speed threat will actually be the speed lead Oliver. And yeah, once I remove the speed lead, we are good to go guys, and we can do our thing. And we need to get rid of Chompong and of Diana as soon as we can, and we are good to go. In this one, the enemy goes first pick Busa, so I go for the usual comp, and he goes Leo instantly, so I still go for my comp, and I go with Odin this time around. I have to ban Leo with this comp because we deal damage based on speed, so we wouldn't be dealing much damage otherwise, and we have Odin to do nasty things here. So we got rid of that thing turn 1 and from vertical, and guys, it went quite well. And first pick, I'm out of words guys. I can't believe that people first picks Riley. What kind of meta are we living in guys? And of course I'm already planning on building a different cleave, but yeah, I don't find this game so much fun anymore. I think I'm really close to saying bye-bye to this game, I guess. And this guy went for a speed lead on the first pick, so we are trying to compete on speed, but he went ragdoll and that thing, so yeah, I don't think that we will do well here guys. It's all up to RNG, to how many procs the Antares gets. And the Antares got the proc right when he needed to get it, and I think that I messed up for letting Antares survive and instead of the Juno, because guys, I think that I should have gone for Antares first because that's the biggest threat on the enemy team, and even though he could actually summon him to use his second skill, I don't think it will be so massively annoying. And of course he's getting the procs, which it's fine, that's how Antares works. And yeah, I wasn't able to get rid of Antares soon enough guys, so we will lose this one. And this guy goes first pick Busa, that's okay, we go for Fran and Elsharion. And his follow-up isn't too scary, and we can actually ban Leo and be fine here guys. And first pick Nana. I hate this meta, guys, I already told you so. And we are going for the usual team, because I don't want to leave myself open for the final 2 picks of the enemy without a speed lead of my own, because Fran almost doesn't count as a speed lead. Because, you know, the weakest point of this team is that if I were to pick, for instance, Raok instead of Tableau here, I wouldn't have a speed lead, and therefore I couldn't compensate with 1 pick. If the enemy was to actually pick a speed lead and another speed threat for the final 2 picks, then things will be really complicated for me, because, you know, I have nothing to do apart from being into RNG in case the speed threat will be a Trident, for instance, for him to actually miss the pushbacks. Same case if the speed threat will be a Chiwu. So yeah, guys, you know, you have to pray for RNG with this kind of comp if you leave yourself open to the enemy getting the speed threat and the speed lead. For instance, this guy already has the speed threats, but yeah, we're going to fight for the speed anyways. And, you know, this is not totally bad for me, but it will be complicated and we will end up losing this one. And first pick, I really like that unit. I hope I pull a more soon. That's a very nice unit. And we are going for a speed competition, and we have the speed lead. We both ban our speed leads, and these guys will be the most interesting fight of this whole video, because he outsped me, which is logical since he has a higher base speed. And there you go. There you go, he destroyed one of my units, and now I need to land the stuns, and I don't, but I get a proc because those were 2 similar numbers. So I do the thing, I kill 1 unit, and I almost killed a second one, and there you go, killed 2 units, and I put a glorious comeback, guys. This was the best fight of this whole video. And we first pick Fran, as usual, and the opponent goes for that, which I like seeing that. However, he goes for speed lead, and I go for Oli. You know, guys, my Oliver is on plus 195 speed on Violent Runes, so he moves before my Tableau, so that I can actually make good use of him. However, my Oli is not skilled up. I don't want to skill him up because that's a unit that I wouldn't usually run, and of course, apart from that, I really think that he will get a nerf soon, because he's so disruptive when the enemy doesn't have immunity up. He's really disruptive, guys. It's a unit that's simply unfair sometimes. He can get a million turns. And right here we have to get rid of the last threat of the enemy, which will be the Panda. And we go first pick Oliver this time around in order to mess around with the comps. And this is going to be a speed fight, so we have 2 speed leads. We ban the Moor because, you know, if he gets a turn and if he's on this pair, he can go for this pair stunts on my full team, and I don't like that. So we're going to try and get rid of the Chiwu first. We had the higher speed lead, so it's fine that we outsped. I think that it's to be expected. And we have to get rid of the Chiwu now, but we were not able to do so, and our Dusky died, so he has 2 stacks on Nana, so there's no way for us to come back from this. However, I kept playing because I have Oliver, so RNG could actually smile upon me and pull a crazy comeback, but you know guys, this is already lost. And in this one, the guy goes for Cardinal first pick, I like that. And there's the speed threat and the speed lead. So I'm going for my fastest unit, which will be the Ethna. And, you know, the fastest base speed at least. So he bans her, so I'm able to outspeed him, which is really nice. And I can do my thing, you know guys, I can do my thing. So I get rid of that and get another turn. Now get rid of Ciara, perfect, and now we dismount and things went perfectly fine. So for this one we first pick Friend, and the opponent goes for those 2. I don't really know what he was trying to pull here. I understand the other 2 picks, which are okay, but you know, this was a very weird fight guys overall. But it was very enjoyable, and once we get rid of the Antares, you know, things should be quite fine guys. And of course his Antares didn't proc for the first few turns, which really helped me, and yeah, he will proc eventually, but once we get rid of the Antares, things will be super fine. And here we could have killed him, but we did not, and he started proccing, which is completely fine guys, because that's what Antares does. But yeah, you know guys, we will win this anyways. So guys, these are the rooms. I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you enjoyed this comp while I played it. And well guys, in the future we are going to run the Bastet comp again, because right now we have some math, so we can compete on some speed leads. So guys, thank you again for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and remember, if you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply as always. Guys, I really hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.